How should the breaker of an excavator be selected? What about this question? It is a topic that my bosses have discussed the most with me recently. Today, we will first remove the brand of the breaker because of the breakers on the market now. All jagged. There's a whole bunch of them. There are various brands and manufacturers to buy a good breaker. Today, you will remember these 3 points mentioned in my video. A breaker that can meet these 3 points can basically meet any current working conditions at home and abroad. The first point is to look at the thickness of the hammer shell at this position of our broken hammer. The thicker the hammer shell, the more durable it is. Secondly, its stability will be better. What about stability? It is when the hammer shell thickens, the overall weight of the hammer increases. When you carry out precision strikes and smaller crushing, you can be more coordinated when the excavator is pressed down, more stable. Like the 4 or 5 hammers and 5 or 3 hammers on the market. Now, and 6 or 8 hammers. The thickness of the regular hammer shell is generally 8 or 10 thicknesses. And we are currently thickening the hammer shell thickness of these hammers to 12. The second point is to see the raw materials of our breaker cylinder and whether it has undergone heat treatment. What about the cylinder material of the breaker? Now, it's basically divided into 2-0. The material of 42 Folium or 40 Folium to buy a good breaker. We prefer the cylinder material with the end of the 20s or the end of the 42s. It's a much harder material, more durable. This is why we need to choose a breaker for the heat treatment of the cylinder block. After the cylinder block of the breaker has been heat treated, its service life, the impact power, including wear resistance, will be much better. The third point is the quality assurance of the breaker. A qualified breaker manufacturer, he must be able to give you this quality assurance book, which is clearly written in black on a white background. So when you buy the breaker, you don't need to listen to any manufacturer. This breaker will give you quality assurance for half a year or 1 year or 2 years. Be sure to ask him if he has this quality assurance book when this quality assurance book is in our own hands. This is a time when we can best ensure our own rights and interests. Secondly, there is the product certificate and factory certificate of the breaker, includes the equipped operation and maintenance manual, a good breaker. If you want an old breaker, in addition to the manufacturer ensuring the quality of the breaker, post-maintenance is also important. Finally, remember this sentence. If you care about the quality of the breaker, then you have to respect its price. If what you want is cheap, then you have to accept its corresponding quality. In the construction, machinery, accessory industry, at present, you get what you pay for. This logic still works. We really want to bring something better to everyone. After watching this video, do you know how to choose a breaker?